Welcome back to Octavia Gaming. Today, Octavia is in the game. She is an Eternity hero. She's also a Dodge hero. And she has these abilities that help bolster Dodge teams. So let's look at her abilities real quick. So the first one, she summons a huge mirror behind her allies for 6 seconds. While the mirror remains, damage is reflected back at the enemies every time an ally dodges. So we looked at the video, and it mentioned that heroes like Dante would pair good with her. This is why. Green ability. Octavia applies a buff to the furthest forward ally that she started the battle with, increasing their dodge for 6 seconds. Eternity heroes receive a stronger buff. Passive effect. Octavia's allies have a chance to dodge even magic attack. Now, when it looks at this bonus dodge on allied Eternity heroes, so it doesn't say that in the description as much as it is here on the bottom, where it's not spelled out as good, I guess. Blue ability applies a buff to all allies, increasing their armor penetration for 3 seconds. The same buff is also applied to an ally every time they dodge any damage. And then her violet ability cannot be the target of skills and attacks so long as the allies that Octavia started the battle with are alive. When allies dodge any damage, both the guard and Octavia gain extra energy. Now, right now it's at 10, and that's not leveled at all, of course, because it's still locked. Something I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. We'll go ahead and give her the stats, what you're going to need to upgrade her. And so I'll just leave it on there just for a second, and so you guys can screenshot this if you want, if you're watching on your phone, and that way you can go ahead and make the plan that you need to get her where she needs to be effective in your team. I do think there are things that Octavia is going to be able to change for us. I imagine you'll see more dodge heroes, especially since the Eternity heroes can dodge magic damage. So that's like a big deal to like the Dante. Um, Maybe even throw an Aurora in here. She's not Eternity, but she is a dodge hero, and so she'll get a little help from the damage aspect for the mirror, things of that nature. And there's her orange 4. Alright, so how do you get her? Okay, so the way you get her is this way. So there is a story, like several other characters has had stories. Kayla and Aiden had stories. Last year at this time, Mission and Shroom had a story, and so we have another story. And so you're going to have to get these roses of recollection in order to do the story. So you do have the bush here that will give you some ever so often. There are little quests here that you can complete that will give you more roses. Now I did spend the 400 to get Octavia, so that's where that came from there. Also, there are tasks. So you hit the Shadows of the Past, and you have 8 different tasks to complete. You're going to get some just for logging in, and it is a 7-day event. And so you get the cute little reef deal, an avatar. Alright, so you get some for just logging in. You get some for spending emeralds. You're going to get some for scoring VIP. Oh, the changing emeralds, it's a one time. So once you spend 200,000 emeralds, you're not going to be able to spend any more. If you're doing that 4 times emerald tasks, then you may have 200,000 emeralds to drop, or more than that, but it will only count the 200,000. Score VIP is every single day. Now, something to look at is Heroes Way will come back during this event. You're going to get some for spending energy. It is a repeatable task. So once you spend 3,500 energy, you're going to get you're going to reset this to get more roses. Outland chest also is repeatable. It's repeatable once you open 60 chests. Titanic contribution, you go through the dungeon and you'll get 250 Titanite. Now, we'll give a shout out. Thanks for liking the video on the TikTok. I do upload some shorts to the TikTok to point us here to the YouTube, or just give you some quick information. So if you want to check that out, Dr. Clev 80 Gaming, and it will be on TikTok. Then you get some for promoting Octavia, and it goes all the way up to Orange 4. And again, you got this cool little avatar frame as well. And then you get some for just doing expeditions. And so again, this is not going to be repeatable. It is just get all your expeditions done, and you'll be fine there as well. All right, so that's the basic rundown of what you're going to do. Now, there are things in this event where you can purchase and send your guild members gifts. You have that ability to do that too. I'll show you the shop. The shop I like the shop. All you have to get through here, you got to click on Octavia, open shop. Okay, now this Emperor's Coffer. Now I find that very interesting. The things that you're going to find here, you're going to get different coins. There's artifact boxes. There's skin stone, strength skin stone, some runes, chaos cores. But again, the different coins, I find that interesting. If you're going to look at that. Now, we also have the Eternity dolls. And when you look here, I mean, that just like the event that just ended, you're going to be able to get some nice skin stones there if you still need them to level up your hero. If not, if you have some, you can always use it, get jet, or hold them. That way, because a hero's way is coming up. There's going to be several tasks where you got to get 90 soul stones. So just hold it, if that's what you want to do. Now, again, here are all the different items that are available. I do find that it's cheaper than the ones in the past as far as, the different items and other shops. Again, the orange ones, even the orange ones are cheaper. Blue plated armor is 12,000. I mean, I think that's a good buy on that. Lamort's map, I think it was 55 before, but the Alchemist set was 7. I know it was 7,000 because I bought a couple of those from before. But again, here's the different things you can get. I like buying the orange items. You can buy whatever you would like. The thing that interests me is the Great Rune Buy. You can get 3 for 800. So like right now, I could get for 12. I get 12 just for playing the game and doing well in the dungeon. I did get over 300 Titanite, so I maxed out what I could get from the dungeon. But I can trade it in, get runes, and upgrade other heroes. What will I do with Octavia? I'm not sure. I have Dante, absolute star, but he's not very high. And I kind of run into that place. My Eternity team isn't very high because I spent a lot of time on a Chaos team, and so that's hindered me in my other pursuits. Because I'm trying to do this as economical as possible, and that's fine. And if you're able to drop a lot and build whatever team you want, I'm fine with that. Go ahead and do that. But I wanted to I'm kind of in the middle, is where I am really. And so you always got options to get skin stones. You need a ton of these things. It is hard to level up teams if you can't get the skin stones. But that's my thoughts. I like Octavia. I like the way she looks. She's an interesting hero. One day I know I'll probably use her a lot because I do like her aesthetic. I think she's one of the, as far as a hero goes, I think she has a good look about her. Her abilities are interesting. I wonder what it's going to do between the Fart teams or the Judge Judas Isaac teams. It's who knows how that will all play out. Somebody knows because somebody probably already has her and has her leveled super high. I could get her for 120 now. I have enough. Let me see. I think I have enough potions to be able to do that. It'd be really close, I think. Um, but I don't know. And I definitely got a couple more skill points to go ahead and get if I wanted to level her up and do all that. But I don't know. We'll see how that works. What are your thoughts on Octavia? Are you going to use her? Are you going to build her? Are you going to stop building what you're already building? Or are you going to add her to a team which you already have? I like to know. To start the conversation, I like to know how you plan on using Octavia in your lineups. Okay, guys, like it if you like it. Drop a comment, and until next time, we'll catch you in the arena.